Hey guys, how are you? It's Rosie from Phoenix Rising here, as my daughter just walks in. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend and enjoyed Super Bowl for you Americans out there who are watching the channel. I just always go, I'm doing a live. Can you please close it? Can you close the door?
On what?
On YouTube.
Hi!
Close the door. Sorry guys. Close the door. Angelica! Close the door all the way, please. I guess not, because, excuse me, guys. Oh, maybe not. She's coming. Sorry. Sorry. Kids, what are you going to do? Alrighty, so let's see what Spirit has to say to us today for February 8th. Me and my big-ass crazy hair today. Trying to, tame it down. Let's see. Oh, Father in Heaven, Spirit, guys. Okay. Page. Somebody, hold on a second. Somebody maybe wants to offer you love. Somebody wants to offer you love, but they know they're going to be judged, so they're going within. Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's like they want to offer you love or something like that, excited about offering you love, but they know they're going to be judged if they do, so they're going within. So think about this. It's like they don't know if they can come forward. They want to speak their truth. They think it's going to lead to a fight. Okay. Maybe they just need to come forward and tell you their truth, but they know it's going to, be a fight, possibly, because things were never dealt fairly in the past, because they overlooked you and kept you stuck in a pattern of no growth. This person was controlling. This person was possibly verbally abusive, or never spoke their truth to you. Somebody who constantly lied. Let's see. Manipulating you. And constantly indulging in third-party energies and refusing to change. But although now they want to come in and talk to you about it. Why do they want to come and talk to you about it? Okay, what about this? Or just give me a little bit more before I go on to the rest of this reading. Sorry, I have a really hard time picking up the cards with my nails because they're like gels. They're a little bit thicker, so it's like I just can't get underneath them. Let's see. What else about the story? So this person wants to come forward, but they know they're going to be judged. See? They feel like you're never going to take them back. They destroyed this union. Like they're worried. They don't know if you will ever want to be their partner again. Yeah. But maybe they'll do anything to try to have you back. But I feel like they're going to keep you stuck in that same cycle that you were in before, in bad karma, possibly. Don't want to look for more because they see the truth. They don't want to look for more because they see the truth that you are starting something new, that you are passionately moving forward in your life, possibly with somebody who is offering love, and they feel weak because they know they can't match the love that the other person would give you, or they feel weak because they know that they can never be the man that you want them to, and it makes them sad. It's like they can't commit to you. They can't commit their heart to you 100%. And this is sad. This makes them sad. Okay. What else about this story, please? Spirit. What else? Hello, everybody. The truth has come out. The truth has been told. Glad that you guys are all here. The truth to be told. What about this truth? That things weren't fair. See, that's kind of funny because the Justice card came in the reverse and to be fair came in reverse, which I find this to be the Justice card in this deck. Okay, so see, the truth came out. But how things weren't fair, how things weren't dealt with in a fair manner. It wasn't meant to be, but there was an advantage here. What's this advantage? Like this situation wasn't meant to be. This was not a happily ever after Disney fairy tale movie, right? What about it? You have an advantage because you're moving on up to the east side. You're moving on. You have the advantage because you're doing things in the right way, in the right fashion. But again, this card keeps coming up here. You're not taking care of yourself. Maybe you're sad because you didn't take care of yourself in the past. You feel like you don't have what it takes. This didn't give you, clearly, what you needed. That's for damn straight. And what else? Now it's time to make a choice. You made a choice. It's time, or you made this choice. You're like, I am moving on because I'm starting a new cycle because this is not for me. You know this. You know this. Okay. You want somebody stable. Okay? You want that King of Pentacles in your life. Okay, so what is the advice here? Spirit guides, what's the advice? Or what's the advice and healing messages? How about that? Advice and healing messages. Okay, well these two cards came out in my Facebook vibe. The first two cards. All right, it's the advice and healing cards. The messages here is it's time to build your base. Build your base chakra, your first chakra, right? Be stable, be a solid force, okay? And learn to appreciate yourself a little bit more. Take care of yourself, right? Appreciate who you are. It's almost like saying, be proud in who you are. Be very proud of who you are as a person. I think because you allowed yourself to be in that past cycle, it's almost like you feel like, how can I appreciate myself if I allowed myself to be broken in this cycle? Like it's almost like I allowed myself to be in limbo of where my life is going to go, right? I allowed myself to be non-strategic, to stay stuck in bad karma, to not really manifest what I want, to not really see things clearly. It's like you know you're supposed to do this, but you're like in your head, you're like, how can I be like this when I allowed myself to be like this in the past, right? What about it? No. Spirit's saying you just need to heal your heart and find someone of value, of worth. What does it say? I'm balanced for the past day. I don't know why, but I'm unable to focus on work. Like I'm overwhelmed with the mixed unknown emotions. So weird. Well, it is Mercury retrograde, so that could be it too, right? If all else failed, blame it on Mercury retrograde. Well, I think that a lot of us, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Put yourself in a positive thing, a positive mindset. Okay. Where do you live? Do you live in the United States where it's winter right now? Honestly, that could be a lot of things. I feel like the same way, but I feel like it's like that weird after the holidays lull. There's like a downtime. I think we all go through this like woo, right? And then by March, it's like life is starting to bloom again. You know, it's like right now we are in this like little bit of a stagnant dead of winter thing. You know, so but pretty soon spring will be here and life will start again. And this whole COVID thing, you live in Asia and the Philippines. Oh, well, I don't know how it is over there weather-wise this time of year. I don't know if it's cold like it is over here. But that's really cool. But it's like, oh, I just feel like January is kind of like a blah. Like between January and then February, like right after the holidays, there's always like this like deep lull. And then all of a sudden it's like, the second to third week of February, things start to like kind of pick back up again. I myself am like waiting for that moment to happen because I'm like, oh, so done with this. And it's been snowing like every day here or every other day. And then between COVID, cold, and snow, it's like there's really not much to do. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, maybe it's just in a weird place, a weird funk. Maybe you need to detach your energy from the other person. Sometimes though it's like tropical. We don't have winter, but it's still cold over November, February because it's extremely hot. Okay. Well, I wish it was tropical here. Spirit is saying you guys are starting to build up strength. Okay? It's like you're starting to heal your heart. And you're starting to know your worth, and you're starting to get stronger, okay? You may have some residual energies left off from the past cycle. Sometimes it's hard to shake, you know? Sometimes it really just is. Sorry, kids in the background. Now, you know what? Somebody asked me a question, and I didn't answer it on the comments. About like can you cut your cords from good morning, I live in a condo, 42nd floor, wow, oh my god, I would lay out on that roof. About like, can you cut your cords from your twin? So technically I guess you can't if it's your actual twin. A lot of times they're not our actual twins. A lot of times they're just they trigger us like they're our twins, and then it's to propel us forward to actually meet our truth, right? Our true twin. But what you can do is you can cut off the energy that you are allowing them to take space in your mind. Does that make sense? So you can, it's like what did I say? Decompartmentalize it, right? Put it there and you're there. You know, like, I don't accept this. I don't accept this energy. I don't want to think of it anymore. It doesn't matter. It's almost like if you don't accept it, even if you are energetically tied, it's like it's not going to leech off of you anymore. You know, it's not going to be the constant thought pattern in your head. And then somebody said, well, is that going to change your course? Well, of course it's going to change your course of life. But if you believe in the universe, you believe everything happens for a reason, right? So that's going to lead you to the next phase in your life. Do you want to be stuck in that past phase? No. So of course it's going to change your course. So, you know, but everything happens for a reason, right? One door closes, another door opens, another door closes, another door opens, and it kind of like a ping pong machine, like so you're like, where are you supposed to go? Does that make sense? Okay, sorry, just wanted to answer that here. But Spirit's saying you're going to get stronger. You're healing your heart. You are now like, it's almost like you know what you want in your life. You know what kind of people you want in your life. You know that you want somebody who's going to love you, who's going to respect you, who's going to be stable, and who's going to open up their heart to you completely. not like before, not like the sabotaging energies that you were dealing with in the past. You had to go through this lesson to see what you really, really want in your life. You know, what is stability? Sometimes we just don't really know what stability is. We're used to the unstable. We think it's stable. We think this person's going to change. They don't. They can. A lot of times they don't, right? But it's not your job to hold their hand. Yes, sometimes we can help people, but we can't fix people. People can only fix themselves if they choose to. Because you can try to, right? You can try to hold their hand and lead them along the way. But if they choose not to walk, you can't force somebody. So you shouldn't be staying behind because somebody else chooses to take no action or to just be very complacent. If you're not a complacent person, if you're just like, no, you're like at stage 5. I want to be at stage 30. Like, are you going to move? You shouldn't be waiting for them if they decide that they're just happy at stage 5. And you're like, but I'm on 12 and I have to get to 30 and you're like not taking a step. Does that make sense? So you should, but I think right now your spirit trying to say you are seeing what you actually really, really want in your life. Not keeping a secret? What does that mean? What about this not keeping of the secrets? Don't keep a secret about your possible abilities to manifest your life. Don't keep it a secret. Okay. Take action on your intuition. Okay. Okay. It's like, don't keep it a secret that you have, it's almost like that you have the knowledge of something, that you know that you can have what you want, right? But you just have to take action on whatever it is your intuition is telling you to do right now. Healing cards. What are the healing cards, please? Healing cards. Pride in reverse. Pride in reverse. Pride in reverse. So it's like saying, don't be proud. Don't be proud. Or what would pride be in reverse? It's almost like a spirit is saying, like, don't be proud. Or this wasn't something to be proud of, this ex-soulmate, this broken soulmate union. This wasn't a prideful situation, all right? It was too reckless, and it was mostly sexual energy. But then the victim consciousness came out. What about this victim? It's like, are you trying to play the victim of what you went through in the past? You're trapped in this victim consciousness. You're trapped in this way of thinking that you were the victim. Maybe because you're not proud of what you did in the past. You're not proud that you allowed yourself to be manipulated by this person. Dreams. Are you trapped in your dreams? I've been having very weird dreams lately. Like, very weird. Are you trapped in your dreams? It's funny because you can take control of your dreams. sorry, Maud.
Are you done?
No, I'm not.
Tell me when you're done, okay?
Okay. Sorry, my kids don't want to close the door. Okay, so it's like you're sad. Do you feel like your dream, you're trapped in your dreams of rejection? Are you trapped in your dreams of rejection, of somebody rejecting you? And holding on to what? And holding on to what? Holding on to the malice, holding on to the stains, to the dirty. Yes. Well, they do. They kind of tend to do that. Right? Okay, and what else? What else, Spirit? What else do you want to tell us for the healing messages for today? Okay, this one clearly wants to come out. You didn't allow yourself to receive. Receive what? You didn't allow yourself to receive the journey of letting go. Because you were just holding on for dear life. Because you thought, right? You thought this person was going to like come forward possibly. Okay. It's saying keep going. Just know, just be graceful. Okay? And just like love yourself, like fall. Just keep going. It's like saying if you've met somebody, I feel like you're going to trap yourself in this falling in love. This makes no sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. Because I feel like it's Spirit's giving me a couple different things here. Find the beauty. It's like almost like they're saying, just keep going. Somebody just said they have their walls up. It's like keep going and see the beauty of what it's like to fall in love and being like entrapped in love, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Holding on to something. Like there is the possibility of loving somebody and being together and being in union and not being in a third party situation, right? But just do it like in the right fashion. Yes. Everybody asks if they're strong. They have a way of toying with us, right? So you have to stand strong so you can like know that he can't manipulate you anymore. You gave him his shot. He didn't show up. Be done with it, you know? Don't be so delicate, see? Don't be so delicate. Don't be so delicate. What else? Don't be so delicate. It's like you're holding on to this. You're still holding on, guys, to something. Are you still holding on to the fact that this person's going to come in and be that stable person for you? Is that what it is? Is that what you're holding on to? What else? Okay, you're not. Let's see. You're not using your inner vision. You're not using your inner vision to overcome the challenges. Yeah. Interesting. Spirit's giving like weird messages today. It's like a little bit off this daily vibe, right? Let me see. Something happened this weekend? I don't know. Well, who knows? It's saying make crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire. And that could be why. And it's weird how I said that. Off messages today, right? Maybe because we ourselves are not clear in what we actually want. Focus upon it with unwavering faith. And that's kind of what I see here. I see that, 1 minute you're strong, 1 minute we're not. You know what you want, you know what you deserve, but then it's like in your mind, you're like still stuck. That was my gut tells me that he'll come back, but yes, he will be okay. Yeah, exactly. So it's like you're like you're moving on, all this stuff, right? But then you're like you have that like what we were talking about this last week, that small inner spot, that one grain of hope, right? That like he's gonna like come back or she's gonna come back, and if you're feeling foggy and not right, you were saying you don't know what the problem is because you're not clear about what you actually want. Maybe that's why Spirit is giving. See, nothing happens by accident, guys. You're not being clear as to what it is that you actually want. It's time to come to a very definitive course of mind action, right? All right, I know I want this in my life. I know I'm going to do this, and I'm not accepting this anymore. Like, I love this person. I know he's not good for me or she's not good for me. Can't stand hearing men say things that he said. I automatically think, yeah, sure. Heard those lies before, yeah. I know, but like the thing is like you can't be like that, right? You need to know that. You need to know that if you're like that, like, so what is it? It's like it's supposed to teach you a lesson, right? But then if you're like that, it's like your walls are so high, you can't allow love in. Does that make sense? Not that you should, bring your barriers down all the way, but maybe put it somewhere in the middle where you're like, I can still look over this wall. Like, I'm protected enough that it's not going to, like, damage me, but, like, I'll bring it down because then that's not fair to the other person. It's not fair to you either, right? But, like, when you meet the right person, you're going to know. You're going to be like, I know. Like, I know this one is good. I know they have good intentions for me. Nobody's perfect. Remember that. Yeah, it's like you're not allowing Spirit to come in and aid you. Yeah, it's like you're not allowing yourself to receive that therapy. You have to give it to God. It's like you're not quite there yet. You need to give it to God. Because you're not taking care of yourself. It's like you're not nurturing yourself. You need to stand firm in who you are. You need to stand firm in who you are. It's like take leadership of your life. Stop listening to the clutter around you. Yeah, they're trying to help you. Your spirit guides are trying to help you. But the biggest thing is like you need to actually come clear to what it is you actually want. It's like you don't know what to do yet, but you're getting to that place. You're getting to that place of understanding, right? Okay. Spirit's saying you don't see how you will be victorious, right? and spread your wings and fly. It's like once you come to this clarity, right, of what it is that you need to do for yourself, and once you come to this clarity of this crystal clear intention, you won't realize that you will be victorious. You don't see this, right? It's like hidden from you, that you will win in your life, like you will get what you want, and you'll be able to just take flight and fly above all this petty shit. My wall's up, but just protected energy in the heart. I want to come by. Yes. Yes. I hear you. Honestly, at where I'm at right now, if my DM came back, like I'd be like, there's like nothing you could do that would make me take you back. Because at this point, it's like I don't believe like anything he would say to me. You know what I mean? Unless like it literally was like a grand gesture, but even then I'd be like, thanks for the grand gesture, and it feels good that you actually got to that point, but I still don't accept you back. Because in my mind, I don't think that they ever really will change. Well, this person that I'm dealing with, don't feel like they will really ever change. I feel like once I would put my guard down to that person, not other people, that person, right? That, and everything goes back to normal, then he'll go back to normal. So it's like, everybody, that's why I'm saying, like, you shouldn't put your guard up to like everyone, that wall up, because now it's like you're stopping the possibility of you ever finding happiness and love and joy in your life. It's that person that you need to be protected from, right? That is the person that you need to protect yourself from. Okay, guys, I think I'm done for today. I feel it's such a weird, I'm feeling very off today. I don't understand. What's everyone's birthday? Oh, I'm on March 23rd. March 23rd, right after spring. That's why it's like exciting for me, even though I'm going to be 44. I love spring because it's the invitation of the warmth to begin, and that's my favorite time of year. All right, guys. Well, I know it was such a, I don't know, I'm feeling off today, but it was a kind of weird message, and it took a lot of weird turns, but at the end of the day, I think Spirit got to the nitty-gritty of what it is that he wanted to tell us. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, so it's okay, though. It's okay. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. Just feel foggy today. I feel foggy. May 11th, Taurus. Well, I wouldn't mind moving to tropical weather. Like our friend in the Philippines, or, you know, I wouldn't mind moving south, you know, even Florida. It's not tropical, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to be warm all the time, minus the hurricanes. Okay, guys. September 15th. Cool. Turning 44. See, I'll be 44 before you, because I'll be 44 in March. Okay, I'll take yes. Honestly, the beach is like one of my favorite places. I just like the warmth. I like the sand. I like the water. Even though I don't go in the water so much, I just kind of like cool down and sit down. I like the noise, the water, the sound of the ocean coming in and out. Oh my God, are we all 44? Are we all 43 going on? I am 43 going on 44. Fellows will fall in line. I think our timeline got off a little bit. All right, guys. I will see you guys very soon tomorrow. Love you guys.